What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Etienne and I'm from Creative Car Detailing. In this episode we're going to be working on the Polo again. I'm going to install this turbo, which is an absolute beast, hopefully. Before I can install it, there's a couple of changes that I need to make. I need to swap out a bolt here, I need to insert a new bolt there. So I'm quickly going to do that, and then we're gonna start installing the turbo back onto the car, and hopefully I can drive it in this episode. First of all, I want to give a massive shout out to Vincent from DV Turbo Repairs for sorting out this turbo again. And secondly, I want to give a shout out to Peter. He actually helped me to change the actuator from a, I believe it was a triple K actuator, and now we got a Garrett actuator on here. And we put a stop screw on the turbo. So basically he just helped me change a couple of things. So the two shout outs is Vincent at DV Turbo. Check him out for all your turbo repairs. His pricing is extremely good, and so is his service, and he does a top job. And then secondly, Peter for helping me with this actuator, the bracket, the stop screw and all that. So after about 20 minutes, what must have been for you guys like, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes or so worth of footage, the turbo is ready to go in. Everything is solid now. I changed those bolts. There wasn't one back there, so I just changed that one, and this one I swapped it around because I had to cut this one, so I wanted to make sure that it fully tightens. That one is in a bit of a tight spot, so I used the old one. Just to explain quickly, I've got this thing on, it's kind of, I use it like an adapter to adjust between a 50mm and a 63 because the intake is 76. So I need to get a new 90-degree elbow there that goes 76 to 53. Currently it's 76 to 63. And then like I said, I've got this adapter thingy on, but I want to take this out. This is absolute rubbish. And then I've got the oil drain and oil feed plate on, which is this is the drain, this is the feed. So the turbo is ready to be dropped in, and then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to prep the car. I'm going to lift it up, probably take out this engine mount so I can move it forward. The valve cover is loose, so I can take off the valve cover, that's why I pulled it out. Okay, the turbo is hanging at the moment. The motor is off the jack. Let me quickly explain that, why it was on the jack. If you're struggling, or if you don't know how you're gonna fit a big turbo behind there because space is not a lot in here, you loosen these 3 bolts and you loosen the one down there below the water bottle, which is 15 or 16 millimeter. So you take this mounting out. Remember to keep your motor on a jack when you're doing that. I normally jack up this end on the oil pan. So you jack up the motor and then you can pull the motor forward. While it's loose, you pull the motor forward, so the alternator sits right on here. Everything just slides over and you slide the turbo in without any hassle. That's the easiest way. Some people take out the drive shaft fitted from the bottom. For me, this is the easiest. I don't like taking drive shafts out, it's a bit of a mission. So I just take that motor mount out, slide the whole motor forward, dip the turbo in, put the motor mount back, take the motor off the jack stand. So the turbo is hanging, as you can see. It is hanging. I'm quickly going to put that in, put the valve cover back on, button up the downpipe, the boost pipes, because I took this one off. Do the intake, basically going to get everything assembled. I don't even know if my face is clean, but anyways, the car's all back together, as you can see. It's ready for first startup. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the fuel off the injectors just to make sure that the oil is pumping through the oil feed through the turbo, so that by the time when I start the car up, there will be oil in the turbo. So I'm going to take the fuel off, crank it a couple of times, put the fuel back, and then start the car up. I'm going to leave it on the trestles for now. You'll see it skew because I was working this side, so it's a bit high on this side and this side. But anyways, I'm going to leave it on the trestles for now until it's started up, and then I can go underneath and just make sure that there's no visible leaks of any sorts. I doubt there will be, but I'd rather keep it in the air just to make sure that there's no visible leaks, and then I'll put the car down. Everything seems normal with no leaks, so I'm pretty sure I can put the car back down and then we'll take it from there. Just gonna take the car for a nice chill drive. I hope you guys can hear me. This car is quite loud inside, but the turbo is boosting. The only thing is, this is just a test file, so this file is not for the car, it's just the file that the injectors was working on the previous car. So this file is not at all tuned for this vehicle, but I just wanted to take it for a small test drive and make sure everything is okay on it. And also the rear bumper isn't tightened down, because I still need to pull it off and clean behind where the crash bar would sit. You guys would have seen me mention in the previous video that I wanted to clean that, so I still need to clean that. And then also I'm driving with no front bumper at the moment, just in case boost pipe comes off or something goes wrong, I'll have easy access. So just a super chill drive for now to make sure that everything is fine. But like I said, the turbo is spooling up again, so I'm very happy about that. I can feel on this file the boost is coming in super late. Probably doesn't have enough fueling to spool this big turbo down low because the cord came off the nav, such a big turbo. So boost is super late at the moment, and I haven't seen what it boosts, but it feels quite strong when the boost comes in. Let's see what it boosts. 1.7 bar. That's about a bar from where we wanted to sit. So this is still very low boost for now. So far everything feels great. The bumper is still on at the back, not on by much. I'm probably gonna head home now, sort that out. Just to clarify what I said earlier, I'm going to clean in there. You can't really see it on camera, but it's absolute filth in there. So I'm going to pop the bumper back off. It's only the 2 screws on the lights that's in at the moment. And then I'm going to take it back off. I can actually leave this for now. Then I can put the bumper back on, tighten it down completely, and then we'll be ready to drive it around a bit more. So we made some pretty good progress today. That's going to be it for this video. Next up we're going to start testing and tuning the car. You guys will see this video will go up on Tuesday. Testing and tuning probably on Thursday, I'm not too sure. Unfortunately, with cars with as many mods as these, you download a file and it's done. It's a lot of testing and tuning to perfect it. So I'm not sure if it will be ready on Thursday. I'm going to push it and try my best, because on Sunday we're actually going to Cash Days, which is at Midville. I hope to see you guys there. I'm going to film, so I won't be taking this car. I'm going to film. It's going to be the first big drag racing event in Gauteng this year, 2020 obviously, so we'll be out there. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Peace out and reflect your passion.